Hey, I'm Monica B, creator of HeyMonicaB.com, a blooming resource on Ayurveda, and author of In Your Elements, a blooming Ayurveda guide to creating your best life. Today, we're going to talk about low energy and why low energy happens and how some of the tools that we can use to overcome some of this low energy that we feel. So, it was interesting. It was a couple weeks ago, and one of my dear, sweet clients was talking to me, and she said, I had low energy, and so I was looking to try and find a food that would give me low energy. And I said, stop. Were you hungry? I don't know. How do you know you need food for more energy? Just because we're eating more food doesn't necessarily mean we're going to get more energy. And in fact, if we eat too much food, we're going to get even lower energy. And it was like a light bulb went off for her. And so I wanted to share that with you too, in that when we're feeling low energy, I want you to think about your hunger. If that's your immediate thing, like I have low energy, am I hungry? Do I feel the burn in my stomach? Do I feel that hunger for more food? Or am I just not knowing what else to do? Because here's the truth. When we feel low energy, it is a lack of prana. What is prana? Prana is life energy, the life source, our vital life source that keeps us going. What does prana consist of? It's food, it's water, it's breath, it's keeping our bodies moving. And so when we feel sluggish, we feel low energy. I want you to write those things, four things down. Write those down. Or put them in your head. Write them down in here with mental chalk. Food, water, breath, and movement. And nature. Nature outside. Okay, sorry, there's 5. All of those things bring in prana. They bring in the life energy to us. And so when we're feeling low on energy, we need one of those things, or maybe 2 of those things. When we are feeling that, take a break. Go get a big glass of water. 10 big breaths. Do it outside if you want to, because that's getting us out in nature. When we're feeling that low source of energy, we got to bring it up from within, or we can step outside and get a little help from our big Pancha Mahabhutas, which are the elements. Did you like that? I threw in Sanskrit. Space, air, fire, water, earth that surrounds, because this is bigger than us, so it fuels us with the energy. There's oxygen out here, there's trees, there's plants. So 10 deep breaths, glass of water, a 10-minute walk. Do a little stretch, bring this prana in, because the low energy is just a falling of the prana, right? And so bringing that in will help us feel more vitalized. And the hook that I really wanted you to hear is that it's not always a result of needing food, because the food, like I said, can create some of that lower energy. So just some things that I do when I'm feeling lower energy. I will stand up and I will take some big breaths. I'll just lift my arms above my head. And I'll bring them back down in front. You couldn't see that, could you? I'll go up. 10 of those. Do that. You don't have to do it right now if you're sitting around coworkers and feel weird. That's fine. Go in a conference room. But do that. Do that 10 times and see how you feel. Or you can stand up and bounce on your feet. 10 of those. If you can't bounce on your feet, sit in your chair and do that. Bringing in the breath through the nose, out through the nose, or you can breathe it out through the mouth. The nostrils are the 2 passageways that are closest to the brain. So when we fuel our brain with oxygen, we fuel our mind and our whole body with more oxygen. We can breathe easier. We feel easier emotions. We get centered. We get focused. All that chitter chatter stuff goes away. It starts not to matter as much anymore, because we've got the life force going from within. So those are my tips for today. I also recommend, especially if you have a desk job, take a break. Set a little alarm on your phone for maybe 10 o'clock, noon, 2 o'clock, making sure that you're taking breaks, and that break can be short. Take a breath, take some water, and get back to it, and then full presence right into your work, and say thank you for the work. Even if it's not your favorite work, it's providing you a paycheck. It's providing you a community of people around you. It's providing you with skills that you can build upon. It's providing you with more opportunity to do even greater things. So even if your job is not your favorite, giving some thanks for that job at that moment is one of the most powerful things you can do. So I hope this served you. Low energy is not necessarily a result of hunger. It can be a result of lack of prana. So bring the prana in. What are they? Food, water, breath, nature, movement. All right? Good. Now that you've got that, go get some prana. Right now, after this call, stand up, go do some breathing, get some water. We will keep bringing Ayurveda to life. Mwah.